your host, Deb St.Hilaire.
Lots of toasting tonight. We have a full house. How fun is this?
Woo-hoo!
Wow.
How many people are here?
Count off. 1.
1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Everybody,
10, 12.
yeah, everybody say hi.
Hello.
So welcome to the Divalution show, and we are going to have some fun. It's our last show of 2014, so we are drinking some bubbly.
Woohoo!
We have wine given to us by our wine host, of course, who is Vino Wine Warehouse. We're drinking a lovely NV, and it's NVY on the label. It's Chilean sparkling wine, and I want you to go around, introduce yourself, and just briefly say how you like the wine. Go ahead. You can start.
All right. I'm Danielle, and it is very berry-licious.
Berry-licious. I like it. Who's over there? Come up to the mic if you need to.
Hi, I am Chandra, and I love it. It's bubbly and fabulous.
Bubbly and fabulous.
Hi, I'm Juliana, and it's just so wonderful.
Hi, it is delicious. Hi, I'm Christine, and it's just what I needed to end my day.
Oh, all right. We like hearing that.
Hi, this is Tammy, LD, and I'm going to second Christine.
Okay. How about you, Miss?
I actually have the jelly bean, but it's very light and very crisp.
Oh, aren't we wine aficionados?
We've got one more over here. We've got one more.
Oh, Diana.
I'm Diana, and it is just so yummy.
So, you can go there and get a bottle for tomorrow night, which is New Year's Eve. You go in, you ask for Greg, and you ask for the NVY, Envy Berries, a premium Chilean sparkling wine infused with fruit pulp.
It's yummy.
Infused with fruit pulp, mind. So, it's good. And we have another one, Jelly Bean, too, that Misty said is crisp and delicious. It's from Spain. We have Danielle Zeroff here. We're going to be talking about preparing for change physically. Ooh. So you are our special guest this evening.
Yay!
We're really happy. We're going to talk to you in just a minute.
Okay.
And in our sponsor spotlight this evening, we have the charming and beautiful Chandra Jewell.
Hello.
Indigo Moon Photography. Wow, I just went deaf and went.
Yeah, so did I.
So, welcome, Chandra. We're really happy that you're well and you're back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can you scoot over a little bit so I can see you? Thank you. So, let's talk about Danielle for a minute. Danielle Zeroff. And it's funny because we met, and I didn't remember your last name. And Misty, of course, we all know Misty, said, I have the perfect person to be on the show for the Physically Fit when her name's Danielle. I said, great.
Booker.
Yeah. And then I found out it was Danielle Zeroff, Coach Danielle. I couldn't believe it. We actually were on the same coaching team for Girls on the Run.
What a season. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was really fun. So you you're a kindergarten teacher.
Yes, I am.
And I saw it's your anniversary tomorrow.
It is?
That's what it says on Facebook.
Oh, crap. No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
it
not.
lied?
It lied. It's July 9th. But my husband, we'll tell him that, and maybe I'll get a little present.
Okay. Well, happy anniversary tomorrow. And I think Mom's listening, too, and it's your
Mom
teaching
is
career,
listening.
and it's an important anniversary. Might as well get you all the presents we
Hey,
can.
you got that right.
So your areas of expertise are obviously teaching, organization, planning, and empowering. That's good. And you have 3 monsters. It says
I
that
do.
here.
Oh, yeah, it does. I mean, boys.
8, 6, and 3.
Oh, yeah.
And you've been teaching for 14 years.
Yes.
You don't look old enough to be teaching for 14
I have.
Well, you know what? That just goes to show you are physically fit. And why, Danielle, are you physically fit?
If you would have met me a year ago. Oh, it was January 1st. That's kind of interesting that I'm here.
Another anniversary.
And I'm not gonna I'm gonna let it all be out. I weighed myself, and I was like, wow, that number seems really big. Like, whoa, that's kind of a big number.
Been there.
And so I went and got out my pregnancy books, and I was like, oh my gosh, I weigh as much as I did with a child inside of me. And I said, something's got to give, something's got to change. And I went to my yearly appointment, and he said, Danielle, you got diabetes in your pregnancies, like bad, insulin dependent and everything. And they said, do you want diabetes in your 30s or do you want it in your 80s? And I said, I want to be around for my monsters. I want to be around for them. And I said, I don't want diabetes. And they said, then what are you going to do? Because you are in the obese range. And when you see that on paper and you see your BMI and you see it, that you are literally obese for your height, because I'm very short, 5'1", it was like a wake-up call. I literally was like, I don't want diabetes. And so everything I did centered around that. And I have a really strong faith. And so I was very reliant on a lot of prayer, has prayed me through many workouts. And I started to run again. I ran in high school, and I started running again. And then I somewhere got this motto that we eat enough to live, not live to eat. Mm-hmm. And that was huge for me, because I had just been to Guatemala on a missions trip, and I saw how happy these people were with tortillas and rice, and they're running around their little country, their third world country, happy. They're not skinny, they're not fat, they're just perfect and happy, and they have beans and rice and tortilla and some chicken. And so if I don't need this to live, then why am I eating it? Why am I doing this? And it also helped as a teacher, because I'm off for 3 months. So I was able to run every day. And I teach Zumba. I'm a Zumba instructor. So I was doing that once a week. And I somehow lost 45 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah, that was huge. And portion control, my faith, friends keeping me accountable. But I knew I had to do something, and I will be darned if I'm getting diabetes in my 30s.
You know what? I have to admire the doctor for saying that to you, because so many doctors will just hand you pills. You're borderline diabetic, start taking these.
Or here's a diet pill. This will help you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that
This'll
too.
help you.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, that's really good. Female or male doctor?
Female.
Very good. Mm-hmm. Good for her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get that name from you and talk to her, because
I
that's
will.
that's kind of doctor we want to know.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yep,
so I like this, that you say you love to run and do girly things.
When you live in a house
with all boys,
with a wonderful husband, I love you, and 3 boys, I literally sometimes, because they're so loud. They are so loud. They're just off the we have rafters. The loudness, and sometimes I'm just like, I'm out of here. Bye. Where are you going? I don't know. I'm going to go find somebody and do something girly. I'm going to go drink coffee. I'm going to go shop or go get something pink. And Mark just lets me go. He's like, just go.
Yeah.
Just go, honey.
You otherwise you'd explode.
Yeah.
Well, we've got something for you to do every first Wednesday of the month, right?
Yes.
GNO at Vino's.
Yep. Girls' night out.
At Vino's.
Diana, my friend Diana's here. Ooh.
Diva night out. DNO at VNO.
And it's half off wine night.
My mother and I will be there.
Okay, then. I guess we'll be seeing you real soon.
Yeah, real soon.
So that's really fun. I can empathize with you, because I, too, came from a house
I think we talked
with
about
all
this.
boys. Yes. And I remember I never was real pink and frilly and stuff. And I had a friend that was. And she also had 2 boys. And they were pretty similar in age to my 2. And one day they stayed overnight there. They may have stayed the whole weekend. And they came home, and the oldest one said to me, Mom, thank you for not being frilly.
Oh, yeah. That is not me.
He said he couldn't take it.
Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had to laugh. So I know what you mean. So you do need to get that girly fix every now and then.
And let me tell you, Zumba, any kind of class that you can take with other women, like literally we're laughing while we're doing Zumba, and we're like laughing through the whole thing. Like, and I'm like, what kind of exercise do you do? I've never been to a jazzercise aerobics class where I'm like, this is so fun.
Right. Well, you know what? That's how you stay with the exercise that you're doing.
You
if
better
you
believe
choose
it.
something that you love, then you stick with it.
And that's my friend Diana. She's like, I know where Danielle's going to be at 7:00 on Mondays. I'm there, and she can. And it was like it's like an accountability thing. Like I know Danielle's going to be there, so let's just
good. Yeah, and that helps too. Tammy leaves on Tuesdays before the show so that she can go do her Zumba class. And you're not the same when you miss.
No.
She gets a
In
little
fact,
crabby.
I was thinking about skipping. I was thinking about skipping today, and Deb's like, "No,
No.
Josh and I can do this.
I can
without
handle
this."
It's all
She really
good.
was. No, you can go. And I was thinking, weird.
okay. She needs.
Me to go.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Cat's out of the bag.
You know how it is, but you know what? If I don't go and exercise, I get
You
real.
don't feel right.
I get kind of lackadaisical and I'm.
Well, think about Girls on the Run, what that stands for.
Yes,
like,
right.
Those little 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade girls were not going to show up after school and be enticed to run around a track. And did you ever share one of the one day where you were yelling all that stuff at them and they were? Can I share that?
Yes, please.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yes, I'm sure.
So one of the practices, the girls, they had to run a lap and then they had to come to Deb. And Deb had their little track slip. And she would tell them something and then they had to scream it before they could run the next lap. So she'd look at each of them and she'd be like, "You are beautiful." And I would be the one on the side say, and they'd go, "You are beautiful." And I'd be like, "What? I can't hear you." And they're like, "I am beautiful." "No, you scream it." And they're like, by the time they got done, "I am a great sister." And they were like running and they were
I am
running.
a good friend.
I'm a good friend.
And then
running.
would yell it again when they'd be halfway around the track. "We don't hear you."
Yeah,
I am awesome.
Yeah,
It was really fun.
And these little
great.
3rd grade girls yelling, "I am a good daughter." And I was just like, I just want to go cry.
And then I was running out of things. I mean, you can only give so many positive things. And I said, "What are you really bad at? What
you
don't
did.
you like?" And this
Yeah.
one little girl said science. I said, "You are really good at science."
Science.
And she goes, "You are really good at science." Because you know what? You keep faking it until you make
That's
it.
exactly right. I am not getting diabetes. Oh, wait. Oh. You got that
Yeah,
right.
that was a fun practice.
It was a fun
yes.
practice.
And you know, something else that I got from it that I will always carry with me was we had to come up with a signal to ourselves for a negative self-talk.
Yep.
And ours was, meh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if that hurt your ear.
So that's what you do when you feel yourself doing
Exactly.
the self.
Yes.
Self-talk. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. And I stop. I stop.
You
And
have
I
to
hope
stop.
that they do. I hope that it made an impression on them like it did on
Yes.
us.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
That whole program.
and talking about getting fit, you know, a lot of those girls would have never started running or never been physically active. You can tell.
Oh, yeah. And when, as a teacher at the school where we had the program, I would drop my little kindergartners off, and there would be these 5th grade girls. "Come here, Mrs. Z, come here." And I'm like, "Oh, this is my lunch break. What?" And they're like, look at, this is what they were talking about at practice. Look at, I have a salad, I have a fruit, I have a," and I'm like, oh my gosh, if Deb and all the coaches knew what the impact they were having on
Wow,
this.
that gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, and they were wanting to show me their lunch choice at school.
Oh, how proud I am
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
That is so cool. So, you know, and that was hard. I have to tell you, it was hard for me because I had to leave here, drive to Auburn, and it really did take up a lot of time. I thought I was going to be at the one in Bay City, but the one in Bay City didn't go, which
it
is
didn't
right
go.
over here.
Yeah, I know.
But I wouldn't have traded it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
told Tammy that. I wouldn't have traded it for anything.
I got more out of it than they probably did.
Yeah. Yep. And, you know, and because we're talking about preparing for fitness, there's different things that can prepare you. One is a doctor telling you that you're borderline diabetic.
Yep.
One is taking a good long look in the mirror like Beth Bryce. How long did she tell us we had to look in the mirror? 5 minutes?
Ooh.
Whoa, that's painful.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Wasn't it naked?
Naked. Naked.
I've had 3 C-sections. No, thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, did you stand in front of the mirror for 3 minutes naked?
Twice today. TMI.
And that's the difference between men,
Men
and
and
women. We've talked about that before.
I bet
too,
you have.
yes.
I think I need to be tuning in more.
Yes, you can also catch us on iTunes and iHeart.
Ooh.
You can get your women fixed listening to us.
I feel great already.
So that's so fun. So, you like to empower others. So teaching Zumba is a big part of that.